both Coach Fedora and Coach Chiswick a few minutes ago. We're not very happy with how things played out on Saturday. From your vantage point, what was the problem and how fixable is it?
It was very fixable. It wasn't so much of people just doing things wrong. Of course, there was some miscommunication. I think guys not being what they need to be, but it was more about energy. There was a lack of energy for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it will get corrected. And I mean, it showed up. Guys was hitting the running backs, but they had more enthusiasm, more excitement about playing the game, and they were bouncing off, squirting for 4 or 5 extra yards. So it's just more about energy and being more locked in. And I think this week is definitely going to be a good test for us.
3 games in, what's different about you guys? What are you not doing now that you guys had success doing last year defensively?
I don't really know. I just think it's a lot of young guys. We had a lot of older guys who had more experience, so it was easier for them to get a grasp of things and get a hold of the game a lot quicker. And we got a lot of guys who are start for the first time. So I just think that the maturity is the biggest part right now. But guys are coming along and they're understanding what it's going to take to get back to where we need to be.
How much added stress does that put on you guys in the back?
No more than any other time, I would say, because I think our D-line has more sacks than starting off had more sacks than they did last year, so they're getting after the quarterback. It's just little things about running to the ball, wrapping up, and finishing tackles and finishing plays. So we always know that we got to save the ship if anything happens and just live to play another down.
And what were you saying to the rest of the team on Saturday when you knew the energy wasn't where it needed to be?
Just wake up. It wasn't too much to say besides wake up and let's get going. It took us a while. It took us 3 or 4 series, and it definitely hurt us coming out and they scored 3 on 3 possessions. That's not acceptable against anybody we're playing. So we definitely miss Nas. No, but. It was just a lack of energy, and it will be fixed.
How much you miss him? And plus DeJuan, how big a difference is that?
It's big. I mean, it's somebody with as many snaps as Nas in the middle who creates havoc for us game in and game out. When he goes down, of course, we want the next man up, but it's not the same because he has that game experience. So we definitely miss him. And Juan, we miss him as well with his length and experience and athleticism on the edge. So those guys that have played a lot of downs here, so they definitely are missed when they're not in, but we have to have guys ready to roll, ready to step up, and it can't be a drop-off.
That said, I imagine you're pretty anxious to get them back here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Both of those big bodies. I love them in front of me.
Coach Chiswick said he expects to complete